am actually not at home. I am in Boulder for game day. The game doesn't kick off till 6 p.m., but still a lot to do. And I go there a couple hours early just to get some video for you guys. But I thought let's do a get ready with me. I've already done a little bit, but so what I use this like Paula's Choice Exfoliate just to prep my skin. And then this Paula's Choice little vitamin C. So yeah, I'm kind of just doing a get ready with me. Join in as you can, ask any questions you have about the game, but let's get ready. I'm really excited for this game. This is my first game back in Boulder since I graduated. I didn't go to the first game, which was against North Dakota State, and then CU has been gone for the last 2 weeks. So they were in Fort Collins, which I was at that game, and then Nebraska. So yeah, I'm excited to be back. It's homecoming weekend for the Buffs, so lots of alum are here. I have a lot of friends that came back for this game. But yeah, first home game for me. It's the second home game for the Buffs. So if you're joining, I'm just doing a get ready with me for the game. Repping the Buffs right now. Obviously, I'm not wearing this to the game, but it's not till 6 p.m., but I get ready like very early. I guess it's already 1 o'clock in Boulder right now. So yeah, if you have any questions about what I'm wearing or like the makeup, I pretty much use like half drugstore makeup, but so the foundation I use is this like L'Oreal True Match W4. But yeah, in the comments below, drop your predictions if you're excited for this game, if you're in Boulder. Like I said, I'm not at home right now, so this is not my normal setup I normally have for you guys, but so it's kind of a makeshift get ready with me. But yeah, I'm in Boulder. I'm heading to the field. I normally head to the field a couple, like 3 hours early. I go to Franklin Field, which is where a lot of fans and like alum hang out, and I have some family and friends down there. So I go to there like an hour before, like 2 hours before the game, and then 2 hours before I head into the stadium. Again, I kind of go early just to capture some footage, do like my prediction for the game. And since it is the first home game that I'm here, I'm going to be doing a lot more like fan interaction for you guys. So I'll be sure to do that. I'm from Colorado, so I went to school in Boulder, but I graduated last May. So that's why it's kind of my first time back in Boulder since I graduated. So it's a little weird not being a college student now, but it's kind of fun too. I mean, my entire family pretty much is alums that they went to CU Boulder. So I'm excited to be back. It's definitely different not to be in the college, but I never really tailgated in college because I like worked for the football team my entire college, like 4 years. So it's not very different for me in terms of like getting ready and going to work because I did that when I was in college. So what I'm putting on is just the L'Oreal True Match. If you're just joining, in the comments, drop game day predictions. If you're excited, even like there's games going on right now. You have the Ohio State game going on right now. You had the Nebraska-Illinois game last night. So yeah, just in the comments, drop for an edit. Name a car for an edit. Ooh, BMW. I don't know why I'm doing that, but go for it. Anyway, so like I said, we're doing get ready with me. It's 1 o'clock in Boulder. The game is set to kick off 6:05. Again, it's against Baylor, so I'm super excited about that. This is like the stick. It's called Hourglass. No clue where I got it. It's actually my sister's. So if my sister is watching this, sorry, don't know where she got it. I just like put that under my eye. It's a little darker than normal, but when you're under bright lights, especially at nighttime, and I'm on camera, I look so pale. So I go a little darker when it's a night game, and then also when I'm on camera, just because of like the bright light. So if you're like, that's not your shade, it is when you're in bright lights. Even like right now, the mirror I'm like getting ready in is like bright white, and I do it in a bright white light because it kind of mimics what the stadium lights look like. Yeah, so if you are reading about what's happening right now, it's Buffs wear white today. That's like everyone wears white, fans, it's a whiteout for the game, but Baylor decided to also wear white for their uniforms tonight. So it's a whiteout for the fans. I have a feeling the Buffs are probably going to change uniforms, I'd assume, because that is literally a quarterback's worst nightmare when everyone's wearing all white. So yeah, it's a whiteout. I'll wear white, but think that everyone's going to technically now, the fans are going to look like it's a Baylor home game just because the team is wearing all white. So yeah, we'll see what happens in terms of that. But yeah, I'm going to wear white, but we'll see. I think Buffs fans are all going to wear white. I mean, it's been posted everywhere. Like Barstool posted it. CU Buffs posted it. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen. They're not going to tell fans to change it's whiteout just because you have fans flying in from a lot of places who plan to be at this game and probably brought like white to wear. So yeah. Okay, so I'm reading like some predictions. I didn't do a game day prediction for this game, mainly because I'm a bit nervous. But I will do it when I'm at the stadium later today. Let's see. Someone says they have Colorado 24-16. I agree. I don't think it's going to be a shutout at all. This, I don't even know how to pronounce it, but this is what I use for bronzer. I don't think it's going to be a shutout like the CSU game at all. I have it being a close game, and I really, really want the Buffs to win. I'm nervous that they're not going to win just because it's their first time in the Big 12 Conference this year playing. Again, they're playing against Baylor. But 24-16, 32-17, that seems really high to me. Hopefully their CU's run game gets developed a little bit. Then I can see them scoring a little more. My prediction, I'll tell you here, if you're on your live, you'll get my prediction first, is 24-17. So that's what I have. Just like you, I'm kind of with you on that, 24-17. I do have Buffs. Hopefully our kicker can kick a couple field goals. But I have Buffs winning. But again, I'm really nervous for this game. I think a lot of Buffs fans are nervous for this game because, yes, we blew out CSU, but that's one rival game. CSU is in the Mountain West, so this is Big 12 play this week. First time. It's their first game in Big 12 play this season, so we'll just have to see. But I am nervous for this game. 24-17 is my prediction. Buffs win. I think I have to unlock this door. One sec. No, she'll figure it out. I'm at my sister's house, if you're wondering. I am, oh yeah, Baylor by a million. Let's see. I'm doing a get ready with me.
Yeah.
What?
I'm doing a get ready with me.
We did get ready with you?
Just on live.
Oh, I didn't even see that you were.
Oh yeah. Anyway, I'm at my sister's place. She's with her friends. Anyway, so yeah.
On TikTok or Instagram?
YouTube.
Oh, slay.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, people are on it there.
Sports channel.
Yeah, it's my sports channel. I make my predictions on here. But feel free to talk. I don't mind. I'm just talking to YouTube. Okay, let's see here. I'm from Colorado. But like I said, I have CU winning, but I think a lot of people have Baylor winning.
Yeah.
Did you guys get drinks? Oh, you got Cutwaters. Look at
I
that.
got munchies and electrolytes also, so I'm prepared.
Oh my goodness. Okay, the way I'm trying to like read your guys' what you're saying. For me, it's like there's not one specific aspect that Colorado needs to like focus on. I think it's like overall. Like last game against CSU, I felt like their run game definitely improved, but it's still, I'm not sure. It was against CSU. Offensive line looked a lot better also last game. So I definitely think they need to improve more on offense versus defense, but I think both definitely still need some improvements. And we'll kind of see, like, I feel like this is a big game to kind of see. Again, you had Nebraska. Nebraska lost last night against Illinois. So I don't know what that really says by Nebraska destroying us just a couple weeks ago. But then we had CSU last week. We crushed CSU. But again, CSU is the Mountain West Conference. So Baylor will be the true test of how we're going to play in this conference, especially being new to the Big 12. My family is not going to the game because it's a night game. Like, it's at 6 p.m. So, I don't know. We don't live super close to Boulder, and it's just a hassle to, like, drive all that way for such a late game. But they come, like, if it's a noon game or a morning game, they'll normally come down here and either tailgate or just go to the game. Oh, yeah. This is what I'm putting on. Again, I do like drugstore makeup. There you go. Physician's Formula. Let's see here. So one person said the way the defense has been playing, they think they're going to hold CU is going to hold the Baylor back. I do think, but we definitely, my like 3 keys to the game is basically we have to get going early, right? I said this at the CSU game. I'm like, you need to score first or at least hold them to the field goal if they get the ball first. You need a quick start. You need to score first if you get the ball first, and then develop a run game. I think if your offense is clicking, I think the defense can definitely hold them back, but we need to see the offensive line kind of help out as well and establish a run game. I don't think you could really win a game without having a run game. I mean, you can, it's just a lot more difficult. It's not supposed to rain today, so I thought the same thing. If it was supposed to rain, it's supposed to rain tomorrow, and it's actually really nice today. I don't know if you can like see. You probably can't. It probably looks cloudy, but it's actually really sunny. I went for a walk this morning. Yeah, score on every drive, or at least have an opportunity to score. If you miss a field goal, you miss a field goal. But for me, you have to definitely score on every drive. And then you have to you just can't be playing catch up, right? So if they score first, you got to score right back. And then hopefully the defense can hold them on one drive and then you score. So that's kind of my key to winning is you got to score on every drive. You can't be playing catch up because the minute you start playing catch up, especially in a home stadium, you start kind of losing the fan base. You want to be ahead because then the fan base is in it, especially being a home game. I am now going to every home game. Like I said, I didn't go to the very first one because I was out of town, kind of just didn't plan it, but I will be now at every home game. I'm going to try to get some videos for you guys. Just like pre-game videos and maybe fan interaction. We'll see. And then, of course, I'll do my game day recap for you guys tomorrow. So I drive home tomorrow after the game tomorrow morning, but I will be doing a game day recap. Since I'm at the game, I'll just have more things to talk about. I can watch it a little closer, see the interactions and stuff like that. If you're just joining, be sure you guys hit the subscribe button. I'll be coming to you guys with a lot more CU content today and then throughout the rest of the season. Again, the Buffs are starting Big 12 play. Okay, this, again, drugstore makeup. It's the Neutrogena, like, multi-use stick. I love it. It's almost out. I have a whole new one once this runs out, but I, love it. It's, kind of like a darker pink, but, on my skin tone, I like the darker pink. So, let's see. Sacks, yeah. I would love to see a sack from our defensive line. That would be great. Like I said, it's a night game, so it's exciting. Night games are always fun in terms of the student section. I'm not sure if it's a sold out game fully, but I know it's really close. So if it's not a sold out game and you're in town, go buy a ticket. The biggest difference maker for the Buffs today, I feel obviously it's always Travis Hunter. He's a difference maker regardless of who we're playing, just because he plays both offense and defense. Jordan Seaton on the offensive line, I think, will be a really big difference maker for the Buffs today. Just he needs to make sure, again, he did it against CSU much better, but that he's protecting the quarterback, that you're able to continue these drives without just going 3 and out. Looking at Baylor, 31 points against Air Force, definitely has a potent offense. Yeah, agreed. Baylor's offense is really good. And Baylor's not ranked, but Baylor's really good. And like I said, you do not want to be playing catch up against this team because their offenses they are good enough to keep up if you're ahead, but you don't want to be keeping up with them. So yeah, I think it's just going to be, you have to put a full 60 minutes together. I don't think there's going to be one player that's going to be a difference maker in this game. You just have to be sure you're putting the full 60 minutes together, offense, defense, everything like that. Okay, I already have some makeup for my eyeshadow, but again, I don't even know where this is from. I think I got it from Ipsy. It's a makeup brand, but it's a darker shade. I do a little darker, especially for night games, just because you're under super bright lights. So, yeah. So let me know, keep dropping what your guys' predictions are. Like I said, if you're just joining, I'm just doing a get ready with me for the game tonight. The game is set to kick off at 6:05. It will be aired on Fox, so you should be able to see it And again, it's the first game of Big 12 play for the Buffs. Let's see here. Just drop in the comments kind of your guys' predictions. Again, I said it earlier, my prediction is going to be 24-17 Buffs win. Okay. I'll like touch that up a little more, but I like my mascara keeps like that's not my mascara. Always like gets on it, so I just touch it up later. Let's see. So again, 3 keys to success. You don't want to be playing catch up, so you want to start off early. You want to get the ball going. You have to get it on offense, and if they score first, you got to hold them back on the next couple plays. It's going to be the offensive line protecting Shador, obviously, and then our defense stepping up, holding them on plays. Those are kind of my 3 keys for success. I think, obviously, you need to put a full 60 minutes together. You have to have a fast start. The Buffs early in the season, they were not great in the first half. They were off to a very slow start, and then they kind of, even CSU, I think the score was 7-3 at the end of the half. So you just got to have a better first half. I think that's a big way to kind of just pull ahead, especially against a team like Baylor. The mascara I use is, if you could see it, it's the L'Oreal Telescopic. It's waterproof, so it lasts all day, which is super nice. No more penalties, agreed. Just on stupid plays as well. Like, there's always going to be penalties in a game, but like over excessive celebration, I know they did that against CSU, but again, that's a rival game. Still not acceptable to rival game. You can't have that. You can't have delay of game. I still am a bit hesitant on going for it on 4th down, depending on where we're at. But again, it depends on the play, where you're at, if you're leading, behind. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Trying. But like I said, it's 1 o'clock. I normally head to the game, since it's a 6 o'clock kickoff, around 4 to get like pregame stuff, talk with people, just kind of see what the vibe is for the day. I do think, talking to some like fans and students, everyone's very nervous for this game against Baylor, because I don't think we won against CSU and we did a lot better. I don't think people are quite ready to like think CU is this great, amazing team right now. So I think people are really nervous. Like I said, I think if Buffs can get off to leading the game at first, you're going to get those fans kind of the nervousness settles, and you're going to have a really fun game, but you can't let Baylor score first. That's just my opinion for the day. Let's see here. Colorado plays Baylor today. So it's their first Big 12 conference play this season. They played North Dakota State, Nebraska, and then the Colorado State Rams last week. So it's their first game in Big 12 conference. And Baylor's not ranked, but they're a great team. So we'll just have to, like I said, I think people are kind of nervous for this game, and CU does have a lot to prove now that we are in conference play. And as you remember, it is, if you're new, it's a 12-team playoff this year, so the winner of every conference automatically gets a spot in the top 12. So it is kind of a bigger deal now in conference play. I mean, it's always a big deal to win and prove that you belong in that top 4, but it's an even bigger deal because every team that wins their conference will get that one of those spots, like guaranteed. So we'll just kind of, you say they should be Baylor, but I've been talking to a lot of people, and people are very nervous about this. Just because CU really, even though we won last week and we won the first game, CU's 2-1. I think people are still a bit concerned about what our team has to offer, especially with our run game, offensive line. You obviously have Travis Hunter, who's one of the greatest players in college football, I believe. Check Snapchat. Like I said, okay, this takes so much focus, so keep commenting while I do this, because literally I cannot, have a mirror up here. And then what I'm using is it's the Clinique, like black. It's called Dark Chocolate 10 Clinique Eyeliner. So, yeah. If you are joining, be sure you hit the subscribe button, follow, go watch my last video. It just was the week 3 game day recap, but every week I post the kind of a college football recap. Definitely I'm going to be posting a CU Buffs game day recap. Since I'm at the game tonight and it's a later game, it's going to come out probably tomorrow afternoon, I'd say. But I'll just do a game day recap regardless if we win or lose, just to kind of let you know what I saw, my thoughts, and then there's still a lot more football. It's week 4, so a lot more football to be played. But this will be a big test. You gonna drink yet?
I don't know, I might have one of them. Maybe.
If you're joining, I'm at my sister's place in Boulder because I don't live in Boulder anymore because I graduated. Go Buffs. So I agree with what Jordan said. His biggest takeaway is we have talent, and that's so true. You have Jimmy Horn, you have LaJohntay Wester, Shedeur Sanders, Shiloh, right? You have a really good, talented team. But I don't think playing quite yet like a team, like a big top 4 team is playing. Travis is always going to be good in these games. He's always going to try to come through, but I think you need to develop a little more of the actual team. So I live in Colorado. Again, I graduated from Boulder last year, so I'm no longer up here. But yeah, I live in Colorado. So it's an easy drive for me, and that's why I went to the CSU game last week, is because since I'm from Colorado, it was just an easy drive for me to make. Let's see here. Okay, so that was that. Like I said, this is like the Clinique, I don't even know if you can read it. It's the Clinique Dark Chocolate. What else do I have to do? Oh, eyebrows, yeah. I don't even think this is for eyebrows, but I use it. It's the Great Lash Clear. I've tried eyebrow gel, and it's just not my fave. I don't know. So this doesn't really hold it very well, but it just kind of brushes them out, I'd say. It's pretty much gone anyway. I really just use it as a brush. So let's see. Again, it's homecoming weekend, which is really fun and exciting. Lots of alumni are here. All my friends who graduated here, a lot of them are in town for this game. It's just like a fun way to get people back. There's been events all weekend for Boulder, just related to homecoming, but it's a fun atmosphere. I think the game is really close, if not sold out. Don't quote me on that. So I'm not really sure on that, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty close to sold out. So then I already put blush on, but I just kind of go over it. This is like the Charlotte Tilbury. It's in, I don't even know what color it's in. It's Pinkgasm Sunset. So I just kind of put this on top, just like a couple dots. It kind of gives it a little bit of a glow because my other one is more of just a matte blush. So I just do that, and then one right there. Let's see here. Oh yeah, so if you saw it, Sports Illustrated swimsuit was here just yesterday. I think they already left. They were doing like a women empowerment just kind of tour, and Camille Kosak was there. There was I think 3 of them there. They met with Pi Pi, which is my old sorority. They did like a TikTok dance, so go check that out. It's really cute. But yeah, so just a lot going on for homecoming weekend. You had Romy Bean do an empowerment kind of conference sit down just yesterday. You had the parade, which they do that normally every day when every time there's a home game. But it should be packed. I already saw people out, and it's literally only 1:00. So I feel like I'm running behind, but it's not like I go tailgate or anything. So it's this is what I do. The student section goes absolutely wild. Right when Coach Prime got hired, they did a lot more like security measurements, just because obviously the student section is already wild, but like to get into the game now, it's just a lot more controlled, and I think it's better, but it's definitely like if you are a student going to the game, you want to get there definitely a little bit earlier. It's going to be packed to get in. But our student section is always super fun. I've actually, fun fact, never been in the student section. because I've worked every single game day for CU, I'm always just working, so I've never been there. I've gone to a game, like being a fan a couple times, but yeah, I've never actually ever sat in student section, and honestly, I don't mind too much. It looks packed and like crazy, but it looks super fun. I just like kind of having my own space. So yeah, I think I'm about done. I have to curl. Oh yeah, I like whenever I put mascara on, I just get like weird, like it just kind of fades right there. Okay, curl my eyelashes. What videos do you guys like want to see me post throughout the game? Because I can try to do some stuff. Thank you for subscribing. Like I said, if you are just joining, please subscribe. I do a lot of buff stuff, college football, just sports in general. I'm doing just to get ready with you guys right now, but I do a lot more stuff than just get ready with me, so please subscribe. But yeah, comment like, kind of what you guys want to see, maybe like that me take a video of. Again, I don't like have full access, like I have access, but like I just do normally pregame and fan interaction. So if you want me to ask a question to the fans, let me know. I definitely am asking predictions. That's kind of my normal, what I ask. Okay, gotta turn this on. I'm curling my hair, so turn that on. All right. What? I think it's in the bathroom. You probably can just open the door. Okay, then the last thing I do for my makeup is the beauty wand. So I did the Charlotte Tilbury like blush, and then this one's just the spotlight kind of highlight. So I just put it like right there, a little bit right there, and then I take like a little brush like this. Just do it right there. I'm going with CU to win. I have it being a close game, not a blowout like CSU. I'm going 24-17. Buffs win. That's my prediction. I have a video coming out on it, but yeah, 24-17. The points for the Buffs was 1.5. So I feel like if you're going to take the points, you might as well just take the money line, because I think they're going to win by, if they win, they're going to win by definitely more than 1.5 for sure. All right. Okay, and then what I do for game days, I don't normally do this in my makeup routine. I have this Naked Urban Decay palette, and they have like just fun, like if I'm doing like something really fun, they have like these sparkle colors right here. So what I do for game days, only game days, is there's like a gold that's called Half Baked. It's, let's see, this one right here. And I just put that kind of on the lid of my, right here, just like a little bit, just since it's CU gold, you have to wear gold for the game day. So I just kind of put like literally like a couple taps. I do not go crazy with this. I just do it, just a little pop of gold since it's the CU Buffs. All right. Perfect. Probably like, can you tell? Yeah, a little bit. So again, I only really use this for like fun special occasions. So that's why everything's still pretty full. Okay, and then I'll just kind of blend it out a little bit more. Perfect. CU gold, exactly. You have to have gold for the Buffs. Even though it's white out, you have to have a little touch of gold. Normally I do like gold hoops. I have no clue where I put them, but I'll do like gold hoops as well. I'm not following, what is the score for JMU UNC? I know I was following the Ohio State game. I think last time I checked it was 14-35 maybe I saw. So Ohio State's winning that game. You had Nebraska though lose last night. I didn't make a prediction for that one. I have Nebraska being a really good team. Maybe not this year, but maybe next year. I think they have that freshman quarterback, so I think they're going to be a really good team heading in. We're playing, if you're just joining, we're playing Baylor tonight. 6 o'clock is the kickoff. So, yeah. Okay, so if you're wondering, I'm not great at curling my hair. Don't know why. I'm just not very good at it. So I'm going to do a rough curl. Hopefully my brush is nowhere to be found. Again, traveling. JMU had 53 points at half. Wow, that's, I think last week it was South Alabama had like 65 points at the half. Yeah, there's been some major blowouts. I think definitely though you're starting conference play, so you're not going to see that as much. But yeah. Obviously it's going to be sad when Travis, Hunter, and then Shador leave. Shiloh's probably leaving. But that's college, right? They're eventually going to leave. I am interested to see who we get for kind of to replace that. And then I don't think you're ever, okay, I just kind of leave the curl and then I'll mess with it later. You're never going to get an athlete like Travis Hunter, I don't believe. So it's kind of just, oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this. That's like a big, like who's going to replace him? No clue, but you're never going to find an athlete quite like Travis. Best win 28-24. Yep, I got 24-17. I don't have it being a super high scoring game. I hope not, but Buffs have always kind of started slow in that first half against every team this year. So I think it's going to be a slow start to the game, which is why I have that score being a little lower. So I don't know what the over-under is right now, but I would take the under with the Buffs. I always take the under with the Buffs, just because they just never get started very quickly. It takes them a while to figure out the game. I got USC. I think Michigan's starting a new quarterback this game. They've had some issues with their quarterback recently, just inconsistent quarterback play. I'm taking USC. I think it will be a closer game than we saw with oh my gosh, Texas. Forgot for a sec. But I think Michigan is just struggling right now, and I do not know why, because they've won the national championship last year, right? So they've lost some key players, right? You lost your quarterback, but they were a consistent team last year. I felt like they definitely knew they had a lot more going for them than just those two players. I think they were an overall good team. So I'm a bit concerned with Michigan, which is why I'm taking USC. Utah versus Oklahoma State. I'm going to take Oklahoma State unless I'm not sure. Cam Rising, Utah's quarterback, did not play last game. He actually got injured against Baylor a couple weeks ago. So if Cam Rising isn't playing, Utah just beat Utah State. That was a rival game last week, but I think that Oklahoma State's going to pull that one out. Do I think Florida State gets their first win against Cal? No, I mean, it would be hard to imagine Florida State literally losing almost all of their games this year. Cal would be a team I would think you would beat, but I would not bet on Florida State at all. They are way too inconsistent for me to bet on them. So you could, maybe if they'll get their first win. I don't think they will, but that is one team I don't even want to touch with the 10-inch pole. I don't know what Florida State's deal is this year, going from ranked to 0-3. So, let's see here. Yeah, so Cam Rising is a game-time decision. That's Utah's quarterback. So, again, I think Oklahoma's going to win that game regardless, but Cam Rising would be a huge impact on if I think the game is going to be closer or if Utah is going to win. Alabama, Georgia next week. Oh my gosh, I think I have Georgia, which is weird to say, but Alabama against Kentucky, they've always struggled against Kentucky. They did end up winning that game, but 13-12. I think Georgia kind of I think they're going to win that game. There's no real reason yet. I have to do more. I have to see kind of who they're playing, go through all the stats and everything, but I do have Georgia winning that game. Tennessee's quarterback, I think, is doing really well. I think Tennessee is going up on the rise. So I have Tennessee winning that game. Let's see. Pay attention to, the Kansas, West Virginia. West Virginia, I think, I know we play Kansas. I don't know if it's in a couple weeks, the Buffs. So that will be, I'll definitely pay attention to that just to see. Again, the game against Baylor tonight will be a huge huge thing just for me to kind of scout out how I think we're going to potentially do in the Big 12 this season. So right now, I think Travis definitely would go top 5. If the season ended today, I think he would. He's a remarkable player. Shedeur, like, he has these great stats, obviously, and I think he's a great quarterback. Not sure if I have him going top 5, but I do have him going top 25 for sure. It's kind of also depends on what the NFL teams need. If Broncos, who are 0-3, right, or 0-2, if they get first round pick, you're obviously not taking Shedeur, right? You have your money on Bo Nix. So it also just depends on how, when you talk about the draft, on how the NFL teams are doing. Because Broncos would not take a quarterback at all. That's what I think. They're all their money's in Bo Nix, and that's great. I love Bo Nix. I loved him as a quarterback at Oregon, but it just depends. I think Travis Hunter will be a wide receiver. I think he's talented on both sides of the ball, but you definitely, as a wide receiver, I think he's unremarkable. The catches he makes is definitely, I'd say a team would want him as a wide receiver. But again, depends on the team. Broncos versus Buccaneers. I'm taking Buccaneers. I don't know. I do not trust our Broncos this year, but I haven't trusted our Broncos in like 3 years. So, which stinks. Okay, I am a Denver Broncos fan through and through. I'm literally born and raised in Colorado, but I don't know I love Bo Nix. I think we have a solid start to our roster, but I just don't think it's quite there yet. So, let's see here. Travis to Denver, but Travis to Denver definitely. So Kansas right now is winning 21-17. Close game. Like I said, I don't want to make any predictions yet on our future opponents until I know how we do against Baylor, because Baylor's not ranked, and but Baylor's still, I think, a good team. Obviously, they're not ranked this season right now, but it definitely will show you, especially since it's a home game. I mean, you have that advantage of being home. CU should win this game, right? That's how I think. CU should win. Will they win? I'm not sure, but I have them winning if you look at my prediction. Cincinnati shut out Houston. Yep, 34-0. Yeah, I think, again, Travis is great on both sides of the ball. So, one, it depends on what the team is needing. I'm trying to figure out where it didn't curl. Again, I'm horrible at curling my hair. This is not how you probably should. If you're watching this, do not take my advice on curling hair, because I literally just do it in random pieces. I have no method to this. UNLV. I'm excited. The game, I mean, I think Ohio State's still winning. Last time I checked, Ohio State was winning. So anyway, yeah, I'm just doing, if you're just here, subscribe. I'm doing a lot more videos today since it's a home game and I'm here. So yeah. Cincinnati pitched a no-hitter. What do you interviews, or what videos do you guys want to see from today? Again, game's not till 6 o'clock, but what videos do you want to see? Oh yeah, 1 sec. Give me 2 minutes. I'm just finishing curling my hair. Finance. NFL or college football? We play Baylor if you're just joining at 6 o'clock today. Tailgate. Okay, perfect. That's kind of what my plan was tailgates. Here, Ailey, you want it? Trying to find the best way to do this. There you go. Okay, we'll just let's see. Yeah, people got Colorado. I think people are expecting Colorado to win, but people are really nervous if they will pull it off. But we'll see. It's a home game, so we should. You're good. It's good to take. Are you just doing it out here?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see. What'd you get?
Cup water.
An orange or lime?
No, milk.
Oh, nice. Whoa, just got dark. My sister took the mirror, so that's why now it's dark. Here, that's yours.
Hey. Hey, stop doing that.
There, just those.
Why?
Because I wanted these. All right, USC. Bailey, how old are you? Just kidding. People want to know how old you are.
Why?
People are asking.
Old enough to drink.
Old enough to drink, she said. Here's your answer. I'm horrible at curling my hair. Kansas State versus BYU tonight. Yeah, there's a lot of good games tonight, just to kind of see who the Buffs will be playing this coming next 3 weeks. So I'll definitely be paying attention to see how those teams do as well. Let's see, do you think Miami stays undefeated? Let's see. I think Miami's definitely a really good team for sure. I definitely think that they do have a shot at being in the top 4 for me, but I do think they win tonight, but they have some tough games coming up. Oregon Ducks, Oregon's struggling right now for me, but I think they just maybe got off to a slow start, but they're struggling for me to put them in that top 5 right now. Keep going. Okay, well, I'm done getting ready, so I'll be posting a lot more throughout the day for the Buffs game, so be sure you guys subscribe, turn on notifications, because will be just so many more videos later today. But yeah, so bye.